Hi everyone, Jess here at day 2 of the World Aviation Festival. And today I'm joined with Toschka, President of Shell Aviation.
Thank you very much for having me.
How has the sustainability discussion around aviation shifted in recent times, and how seriously is the industry taking the need to decarbonise?
It has shifted a lot, I would say. Say a year ago, we have spoken to our largest customers, say the leading flagship carriers, about sustainability, about sustainable aviation fuel, what we can offer, what they need to do and all of this. And by today, I guess it's fair to say that we talk with every single one of our customers. We have seen the net zero emission targets set by IATA. That obviously helps. We see more and more corporates aiming for net zero by 2050. That helps as well. And you can see that, we have, for instance, signed 11 agreements with customers about supplying of SAF, sustainable aviation fuel, starting by 2024, 2025. 11 of those agreements signed in the last 3-4 months. We see corporate sustainability programs of airlines being launched. So there's a lot happening, I can tell you.
Yeah, a lot of demand at the moment.
Very much, very much. Sustainability is the topic number one we discuss. Yeah.
What are the barriers currently to broader use and production of sustainable aviation fuels?
It has been and still is a question mark behind the cost. How quickly can the costs go down, and also who pays for it? Now, if you are on the demand side, say an airline or a corporate flyer, then you wonder, how can the costs come down? How quickly does the cost come down? If you are a supplier like ourselves, you wonder how quickly can the demand go up so that we can justify our investments. You can call it chicken egg. We're right in the middle of that. We are making progress.
Are you able to tell me a bit more about Avilia, your book and claim solution? How will it prove demand for and eventually increase productions of sustainable aviation fuels?
That's a top relevant question, particularly in the context of who pays and who can afford to pay for it. Avilia is a blockchain-based technology, a platform, which we have launched together with our partners. The intention is to aggregate demand from corporate flyers. So we will be selling what we call the environmental attributes. So basically, more sustainable flying. We are selling to those corporates. They pay for us. They pay us for that. And the trick is that without having SAF, sustainable aviation fuel, present in every single airport, we can decouple those attributes from the physical product. So they give you an example. The traveler can go from London to New York, and we are burning the SAF in a similar flight from Amsterdam to Boston. From an environmental point of view, it really doesn't matter where the SAF gets into the plane. What matters is that the sustainable fuel replaces conventional product. And we need to be clear who pays for this, and whoever pays for this gets this attribute, this environmental attribute. We believe that has really the power, once this is up and running, accepted by the various greenhouse gas protocol NGOs, it has the power to accelerate demand, because we will be making more sustainably flying available to the entire corporate world.
Fantastic.
That is what we have in mind.
Yeah, good.
How important will collaboration be, and how can the ecosystem players align?
It is absolutely important. You see, in our 5-minute chat, we mentioned the airlines, the corporates, the suppliers. There is a role the governments have to play, the regulators have to play. ICAO came together last week. Everyone has to play a part in this. If we just wait and wonder when magically the price will come down, or when magically someone will invest in this without being coordinated, without really coming together, I don't think that's going to happen. So collaboration is absolutely key.
What has been one key takeaway from this year's World Aviation Festival?
With these events, the best thing is you have the people together. You find it easier to fly here, everyone flies here, and then you talk to them, you discuss what you hear in these on the panel discussions, you listen to some keynote speakers. I find it a very, very good platform. It would be a shame to miss it. This is how we come together. This is pretty much collaboration at its best. Yeah.
Fantastic. Well, thank you so much for joining me today.
Thank you very much for having me. Thanks.